Welcome to YOLO Texas, and this is our team of traveling Texans. Ride shotgun with us as we visit breathtaking views.
It is incredible what we can find right here in Texas.
Check out heart-racing attractions. And taste mouth-watering foods this great state has to offer.
This is getting hot.
So right off the bone. That's how you know it's good.
This is delicious.
Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it, you only live once, Texas. Hey y'all, and welcome to YOLO Texas, your go-to spot for the latest and greatest Texas travel adventures. I'm your host, Stacy, and over the next 30 minutes, we're going to experience indoor skydiving and embark on a holiday tradition in the Alamo City. But before that, we're sending our resident Texpert and founder of Texas Humor, JB, to his hometown of Porte, Texas, to get us into the holiday spirit. So take a ride with JB to Porte for their annual Christmas on Main Street.
Hey y'all, JB Sauceda with YOLO Texas here. One thing that's really important to the city of LaPorte is heritage. I've got really deep heritage here. I grew up in this city, my parents still live here, and I'm super thankful to be home for the holidays, and specifically Christmas on Main.
This is the second time I've returned home for YOLO this year. We were here for Summer on Main, where we caught up with old friends, saw a car show, and talked to Mayor Bubba about events around LaPorte.
How many events and things do you guys try to do throughout the year?
We have Christmas on Main, we have Mardi Gras on Main, and now Summer Party on Main.
So we marked Christmas on Main on our calendars and returned to LaPorte for the holiday festivities. As you can see, I wanted to have as much holiday fun as I could, and I really hope you like my festive Texan Christmas sweater.
Mario, look at his sweater.
I know so far this has been a pretty popular sweater. It's really popular on our store on Texas Humor, but walking down I hear non-stop people walking past saying, "Hey Mom, did you see that guy's sweater?" So I know it's a good design.
One of the best parts of the holidays is shopping. And Christmas on Main has over 3 blocks of vendors selling handcrafted items that everyone in your family will love.
What are you guys selling here? I see a lot of snowmen.
I am a snowme.
A snowme?
A snowme, and so my passion is snowme.
Okay.
I'm known for my fishbowl snowmen.
Fish bowls, okay. I like the George Strait record. He's basically the patron saint of Texas humor. I think my wife would really like that on our wall.
LaPorte's Christmas on Main kicks off with a choir performance by school children from the area. With these young carolers, it's hard not to get Christmas songs stuck in your head all day. And what better way to initiate the festivities than the annual lighting of the tree with Mayor Bubba and a very famous guest from the North Pole.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, light it up! Merry Christmas, everyone!
To talk us through Christmas on Main, we spoke with LaPorte Director of Marketing, Raina Lay.
Well, Christmas on Main is our longest standing tradition here. People come out here to see Santa Claus and they take pictures with Santa. They get train rides and inflatables. They get face painting. All of the bands from LaPorte High School and the LaPorte Elementary Schools. We also have a skating ring, which is a big thing because how often do you skate in Texas? We have over 95 vendors this year.
95? Wow.
Yes, they have handcrafted products and artisans coming in from all over. We have someone from Louisiana who came in.
Are the stores open on Main Street as well?
All of the stores are open, at least most of them are. They open up, sometimes they have specials going on.
Between the summer party and Christmas, what else do you guys do on Main Street and around LaPorte?
We have so much going on throughout the year. It's like we never stop. We want people to come here and enjoy LaPorte. So we have Breakfast with Santa coming up this week. We also have Father Daughter Dance. We have Mardi Gras, which is our huge event coming up next after Christmas on Main in February.
I like to get a little festive when I'm walking around. Do people typically dress up for this Christmas on Main?
Oh yeah, you'll see the craziest outfits. Actually, we have Frosty coming around. We have tons of pajamas and just crazy suits that are just full of different Christmas candies and cookies. It's a great event to just let your spirit out.
Yeah, I've been thinking about tamales all day, so
I believe we
I'm
have-
eager to get to the food trucks here
Oh,
soon.
I'm sure there's a lady out there selling tamales. We had one last year, so you may just be lucky enough to get some.
Awesome. Do you think you can introduce me to Santa Claus while I'm here?
Oh yeah, maybe he'll put you on a nice list since you know me.
I'm curious, like, how's your experience? How's everybody treating you in Texas so far?
Well, one thing about Texas is it's hot. It's way, way hotter than the North Pole.
Well, it's a really chilly 65 degrees right now. That's hot to you?
Hey, do you see my forehead?
So am I on the good list or the bad list this year?
I can't talk about that in front of all these people.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's an HR.
You're gonna be okay.
Okay,
You're
all right,
gonna be
all right.
all right.
Yeah, my wife has had some issues with me, so.
I knew that too.
Okay. You live in Texas long enough, you know that it never gets cold enough to actually ice skate. So we're doing the next best thing, which is gliding around on basically a giant cutting board. Typically not the type of footwear you find often as you travel around Texas. My name's JB Sauceda, and you're potentially about to be watching America's Funniest Videos, so bear with me, guys. Whoa! Yeah, definitely a little slippery. Yeah, I want to avoid whatever it is that you're doing right there. Yeah, see that? Might need to stop taking tips from you. I'm just glad that I've spent most of the time upright. I haven't fallen yet.
After learning I had very few ice skating skills to speak of, I saw some old familiar faces and enjoyed some grub.
I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, and the smell of this barbecue has just been on the air for the last hour. It's always nice getting to enjoy something like this. Back in my hometown, running into friendly faces, delicious meal, plenty of activities, and honestly, a lot to take in.
As the founder of Texas Humor, I've got to get out of here in style, so I got on my sleigh and I'm ready to bid everyone a good night.
After all of that today, me and my boy Blue here are feeling extra festive in downtown LaPorte. Big thanks to Raina for making this such a fun trip, and to everybody else here in LaPorte, Texas, who always make coming home such a great trip. Adios, Texas.
Start planning your trip to Galveston Bay's hidden gem by clicking on visitlaporte.com for visitor information. Next on the show, it is up, up, and away at iFly when YOLO Texas returns. Hey y'all, and welcome back to YOLO Texas. Okay, did you ever have a dream of flying as a kid? Well, there's actually a place that makes that fantasy a reality. We're talking about a global franchise that's taking things to new heights. We mean that literally. So come with us as we float our way over to Fort Worth to experience iFly and the joys of indoor skydiving. Founded in 1998 in Austin, Texas, iFly has flown more than 8 million people in over a dozen countries, and iFly Fort Worth trains some of the best athletes in the nation. Have you ever wanted to skydive but maybe had a few safety concerns? Well, iFly provides you the experience of skydiving, but without any of the risks. So no vertigo, no jumping out of planes, just a 48-foot tube in an indoor facility right here in Fort Worth. But before we jumped right in, General Manager Dwight Miller prepped us for our indoor skydiving experience. We're super excited to be here because it has been in the works for a little while for us to come out here, and finally we made it out here. So please just kind of enlighten us on how it all works, because this is pretty intimidating.
So what it is, it simulates skydiving.
Okay.
For us, the most important thing is the customer experience. So we pride ourselves on world-class customer service. It has turning vanes, turning fans up top, and it circulates wind and recycles itself, and it simulates you skydiving.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so there are different levels to the indoor flight as well. So what are the different levels that we can try to experience?
So the first level is belly flying, which you're going to accomplish on your first visit.
Awesome.
If you come back and you spend more time with instructors, they're going to get you to fly on your back, which is definitely a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging.
Okay.
So in the third level, what would be called sit or stand flying, which means you're sitting or standing in the tunnel,
Okay.
flying and carving around the tunnel.
Okay.
The fourth level would be head down, which you're learning to your body to put it in the correct position to fly head down.
Oh, wow, that sounds really cool and kind of scary at the same
Absolutely.
time, but
Yeah.
I'm ready to experience
Sure.
it. Okay, so folks probably just don't know. I think one of the first questions when researching iFly was, what do I wear whenever I come? What should I bring? So what should I wear? What should folks bring whenever they do step through the doors?
I would tell you the one thing that you would need to wear is shoes that tie to your feet really, really tight.
Okay.
Otherwise than that, we do team building corporate events, so people with business suits and ties and ladies with dresses are able to fly just as unique. But if you really want to be comfortable, any type of fitness gear would work.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I think I'm geared and ready to go, and I see everything behind you and ready to suit up.
Good deal.
Thank you, Dwight.
You're welcome.
So it really is an easy process. Step 1, sign up for the level specific to you. Step 2, sit through a 15-minute orientation.
We're gonna come back to this classroom back here. I'm gonna teach you how to fly, hand signals, body position, how to enter and exit the tunnel.
And step 3, gear up. It really is that simple. But first, we got the inside scoop of what to expect with our instructor, Ben.
So yeah, we have a timer that starts as soon as you enter the wind. We've got a driver or our wind speed controller that sits there, controls the wind, and they can tell what I need with like little hand signals that I'm using or head nods to tell them, okay, I need more wind, I need less wind. We can also put up messages on the screen there so that you can show them to your flyer if they forget hand signals or anything. So we're super prepared.
Then it was time to get outfitted for our session with a flight suit and helmet. And just like that, it was time to fly. The key is to relax and act like you're floating on water. An instructor accompanies you into the chamber for additional instructions via hand signals. The hand signals actually communicate how to land in the proper body position in order to float. Then it's up, up, and away. You can also take your experience to a whole new level by flying in virtual reality. Feel the rush of flying over the world's most scenic landscapes like Dubai, Hawaii, or the Swiss Alps. It's all a fun and safe, controlled thrill with no experience needed.
Aerin, fantastic flying. Same thing, you learned how to do turns with your hands forward and backwards with your legs, and then up and down, getting smaller and then spreading back out.
Yeah.
Awesome flying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Give the gift of iFly this Christmas season by visiting the link below for a special holiday offer. Coming up on YOLO Texas, we're going to the San Antonio Riverwalk for their annual Ford Holiday River Parade. Stay with us. Hey y'all, and welcome back. Okay, when it comes to visiting San Antonio, the most attractive tourist destination in all of the Alamo City has been the epicenter of Christmas in South Texas. For nearly 40 years, over 50,000 folks have gathered to watch the Ford Holiday River Parade, where river barges maneuver through downtown, decked out for the holidays. And who better to get us into the holiday spirit than our resident Christmas guru, Ariel, who is obsessed with this time of year. Enjoy this one, y'all. The San Antonio Riverwalk is made up of a series of scenic walkways along the banks of the San Antonio River. All year long, it's lined with visitors from all over taking in the charming scenery, the fine dining, and all that San Antonio has to offer.
If you've ever been to the Alamo City before, you've probably made your way down to the iconic Riverwalk. But tonight, we're going to experience it my favorite way, decorated for Christmas for the Ford Holiday River Parade.
Last year, the crew got to come out and experience the event, and it looked like Tessa had a pretty good time.
Everyone is like going crazy right now.
To get the inside scoop, I met up with Paula, the Director of Marketing and Public Relations.
Paula, thank you so much for having us out here. Can you tell us a little bit about the history and why this parade is such a staple here in San Antonio?
I think it's the way San Antonians and all of Texans actually ring in the holiday season.
Okay, so this year has a special theme. It's Texas Music Christmas, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that and where the inspiration came from?
We were able to secure Billy F. Gibbons, lead singer for ZZ Top, as our Grand Marshal, and he's a Texas native, a wonderful Texas son. And so all of a sudden, when the word got out that he was going to be our Grand Marshal, all these other Texas music artists started expressing interest in participating, and so it just kind of grew from there. Of the 29 floats, we have Texas musicians on 26 of them.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we are honoring Selena.
You know the whole crowd is going to be singing.
It's going to be a fan favorite.
Yeah, it's going to be a fan favorite. So one of my questions that I've been wondering about, who decorates the floats?
So we have an artist who designs them, and that's done and ready before the press conference when we announce the parade theme for the year in July. And then typically the decorations begin in November, but between the designs and the actual decorations, all of the props are built.
So y'all are nonstop the entire year. You've got Christmas on your mind all the time.
Right, and in between that we're doing Mardi Gras and St. Patrick's Day and Halloween and everything else.
Okay, well this is my first time here tonight. Can you tell me what I should look forward to the most?
Beautiful floats with gorgeous costumed riders, great music, a really Christmas spirit that is unlike anything you can find anywhere else. This is really a San Antonio experience. There's no place else that has the ambiance of the Riverwalk combined with everybody in such a festive spirit and the beauty of the parade itself.
There's so many events like this in the state of Texas, like Austin Trail of Lights going on now through December 23rd, or take the family out to Winterfest in El Paso, happening now through January 5th. Enjoy a fun night out this holiday season. Stay right where you are. More holiday cheer from the Ford Holiday River Parade after the break. Howdy y'all, and welcome back to the show where Ariel is getting into the holiday spirit in the heart of the Alamo City. Now, the parade is over a 2.5-mile trek along the banks of the San Antonio River. But before we found our seats, Paula gave us some insight into the event.
This is the 39th annual Ford Holiday River Parade.
In your experience here, what is the best part of the River Parade?
I think it's when it's planned, and then tonight when we see it all happen. It's a year of planning. This is really a San Antonio experience. There's no place else that has the ambiance of the Riverwalk combined with everybody in such a festive spirit and the beauty of the parade itself.
To start off the evening, up first, a Christmas performance at the Artisan Theater, a unique San Antonio venue.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
And right before those beautiful barges made their way down the San Antonio River, it was time for the lighting of the Riverwalk.
Yay! The lights are on! Merry Christmas, San Antonio! All right, now we just need the boats to come by that are going to be all decked out, and we're going to have ourselves a holly jolly good old time here. Billy F. Gibbons, Texas legendary music artist, right there.
The whole spirit of Christmas, and this is what pretty much kicks it off for San Antonio, I think.
Well, we're a military family, and I got tickets right away because I heard that it is really crowded and everyone comes to it, and it's like one of the top 10 parades in the United States. So.
All right, y'all, I have been captivated by the holiday spirit. I mean, when you visit San Antonio and the Riverwalk this time of year, it is pure magic. Thank you so much to everyone who makes this event possible. Happy holidays, and I will see y'all later.
For information on next year's Ford Holiday River Parade, take a look at the website provided below. We hope y'all enjoyed yourselves today. That is the end of our show, but don't worry, we'll have a new Christmas episode coming for you next week. And if you happen to miss a previous show, just visit our website at YOLOTX.com. Until next time, remember, it is a big world, so get out and explore it. You know what they say, you only live once, Texas. We'll see y'all out there.